It has been my ultimate goal. Some touch lives, and in order to do that, I have to enter into business and as well add leadership. Then one thing I'm here is I used to save. When we say saving, it sounds like a cliche. I say, "Akwaye there will be no save," but personally, it has helped me. Say, can you be deal? Say, oh deal, you can still make a lot of money because me can media, me can music. Say me can am use ya. Me and I make it tough for me maintenance. But because I can me just ye. Inti me fan every week be on the average by generate 2,000 cities. 2,000 cities now make an amato full etua boat commission. Washing day every year. And I manage 2,000 cities for every week. So on the average 4 weeks every month makes you 8,000 a month. Meaning some driving year me car no so ye inti be about 3 months na ma change oil. I see no be 6 months na ma ye ho adwuma. Nti litimi save enough money. April net revenue every week bia de minya na matwe no ho nkete no. Me handwriting e bad kakra. 1,000 plus 2,001. That means first week in minya 1,000, second week minya 2,001, third week minya 2,245 cities. Fourth week minya 2,270 cities. Okay, come boom 7,615. That is my net revenue for just April.
This Airbnb in Dansoman Estates, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at Ingleshi, Amamprum, 15 minutes to the Wedge Toll Booth and the West Hills Mall, going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053-866-3532, 053-866-3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.
Daily also GH Busafama about SVTV Africa. So bedin komo Ghana haya many abrante bako eba bedin komo and yet no hustling life in Ghana. Then a hard guy pa. Many bedin komo in no so drive commercial car CB and oye kpakpa so maybe sana kpakpa near there. Tap sense in country mo say UK, Europe, Canada, America, Australia and now UAE ubetimi amanisika abrewadofo ewo Ghana enti die tie ni ko Play Store ne App Store na download tap send o download tap send na o fill forms kitu be bisa o promo code chene so na type SVTV o manisika efi UK a ubenya bonus first transfer ubenya £5 bonus o Europe ubenya €5 bonus o US ubenya $10 a year bonus enti download tap send o Play Store ne App Store na manisika ebre obusuan for now for ne adofo ewo Ghana ejuma pasa me nkanche mo se unya artisans styler painter plumber steel bender electrician carpenter auto repairs ne ade a ejuma pa se me nkanche o se ko omo website www.ejumapa.com and omo contact number and our screens no so no ubetimi from o abruche o pese ye project bi wa senisika be fie sa manfo di usika now for ibusuan for ejuma pasefa project ne form so ombe ama na chese ukọ na ukọ request ya omepe obi na waye ujuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust ejuma pa insa no ejuma opese usua IT course number 1 Slam Technologies through cyber security any either IT programs Slam Technologies omo obi wo Ghana sa so no omo obi nso wo USA ohia Slam Technologies contactor on numbers the good screens no from CCA na chese kosua cyber security and other programs Slam Technologies number 1 ohia Airbnb wa Accra Parry Group of Companies I mean kanche mo say omo 3 bedroom fully furnished Airbnb ewo Dansoman Estate. Saso no more 1 and 2 bedroom apartment. Ewo English a man from near Westers Mall. For a Paris group of companies, numbers na screens no. Uhia baby a obako da anasa obako jojo ho a for a Paris group of companies. Yeah.
Already adum this thing me ho ye. Nkakra na mu.
Nice one. Ask me no kase me just so ugbo ejuma, wo ejuma mi.
Oh yeah, me yeah, Juma. You can see for yourself.
So edu say wo yenti o kakra wo hin wo Ghana, na wo.
Oh, me Kumasi.
Wo Kumasi.
Currently me work in university.
Okay.
But
So
yo at me theater for me, my family, my parents, my siblings yet report. Just that because of school, until currently more K University around K University.
okay, into a student.
Yeah. Currently, me read MBA. I was supposed to graduate in March, but the university had an issue with the graduation date. Until there was a little challenge until I failed now. Graduation date and never out. So I can literally say I'm still a student. Or Masters in Business Administration.
Okay. So
Yeah.
aside schooling, you being a student, so then how you count?
Me a boat. I started
Yeah.
boat in 2019 after
Mm,
national service.
mm,
Professionally, me a medical sonographer. I got a medical sonographer, ultrasound. FBB, evidence-based medicine. See, I'm a doctor bed diagnosis. I was see child scan. I was see a lab. Yeah, lab. And sana. Yeah. Accept. They said that this is what is wrong with you. I know been a mission or university. If you are former care university, but me national service, and I realized that me and Kasano as an individual, no. A Juma yet Tenassia 9 to 5, and say mean to me yet. And yes, it mean to me yet because me near Modena and I say, me need she who now meet me there and name. I realize say to be able to touch lives. It has been my ultimate goal. Say me touch lives. It has been my ultimate goal. Say me touch lives. And in order to do that, I have to enter into business and as well add leadership. In the Michelle leadership, now say Abraham Middle School, undergraduate days, me running for SRC president. I work University, me lose here. I started business and so at University, I used to supply eggs to food vendors. I used to sell beds. It's somehow not accepted, but some way, somehow, I was able to get some beds on campus. Those days, students so stay on campus rather than being off campus. So I was able to secure some beds on campus and being the middle person, sell them. But I mean, it's all part of the business. We were training ourselves for the business world. In addition to that, I was also advising my classmates. Now me trying to taking letter more to make half payment of their fees. Or more making half payment now, then the remaining amount, I invested in a family business. We were into lubricant distribution. And also so yeah, the generative funds after the second semester ends, no, me the music come more with interest. I used to do all that when I was an undergraduate student. And one thing I may is I used to save. When we say saving, it sounds like a cliche. I say, there will be no save, but personally, it has helped me because me save it over a period. Me we school, me I say me school mo kra no. Na me wo capital kakra. Omo knew me from undergraduate days, could tell say before I graduated as an undergraduate student, I had a little bit of capital. And when I made a talk after school, after national service, I made Uber. Those days it was Uber. And then I may migrated to Bolt because Uber business no echo from Kumasi and a Bolt in a PK. And so I changed to Bolt. Now the narrative is changing. It's mean saving, invest it. But it all starts from saving. Because say who save here, who discipline on who save here, it gives you the mental fortitude not to spend anyhow, to be very diligent when you even want to venture into a business because over the years car was saving na fe the to turn near man now the koye bibia ensem fata ebe ya. So psychologically the savings na ye kano as much as you are saving over a period of time, yes, inflation, but to save over a period of time, opportunity be banana we here cash quickly. What me the cash no? What me what busia crowd will be what the source na amount capital na you can see na it me idea way no. So that you generate a revenue and then you pay the loan you've secured from someone else, or even the banks. Banks, you know, as you see, escafo be bro you so musika, but escafo save because banks need mouse because of musika or the is rather because of the revenue I will generate cash flow. And Emma banks in the mines cash and find business. Inti o cash flow now generating depends on the amount of money you are able to save. The bank is able to steady or traction or seek our revenue generation normal loan. But so Scanibana we did the bank wouldn't be able to steady. So could share or become a person or G loan now. There was also shown he said, oh, a week, this is the amount I to be generating with your business. And what save you over a period into here Bosia Kakra and only a friend of soft loans, and for nominal family members. When to be improve and I want to mean for amount. Into savings,
Okay,
maybe
so
I
this
do
all this thing boats no be musaying.
me school, me national service. Me national service, and I'm national service president. Me you know, I realized say me service, I was spending so much time at the hospital. And me a medical sonographer, you have to always learn. You have to always update yourself with new cases, new pathologies ever up. Yare, ever up, and I was say and it wasn't allowing me to read because I always want to read and know more. Me very curious. I also want to venture into business. Me I'm person me venture into leadership. I mean, in quotes, politics. So me kasa me limit me who to lab now, hospital now. Mean to be nye. So I had to find a business a bit in car. It will give me the luxury or the flexibility. Many time every day, I go outside my profession, which is the sonography in a Demetric hospital in Kwano. So both was the option. And now both revenue, so that was so as at the time I mean my service, and I remember now my colleagues at Yomuka 3,000, 2,005. But me share Uber, me year Uber a week, a month, me generate around 4,000, 6,000. I remember there were some months that those days no me whole weeks, okay, university. Within the whole weeks, no, you can generate as high as 6,000 a month. Now my colleagues in so you 3,000 2008. At the same time, obey a juma from 9 to 5. Maybe a juma from anopa 6 to maybe 11 a.m. Meja ho makako said those days now more mobile money joints. I'll have to go and meet drivers, now more vans and so I'll have to go and meet the drivers, go through the books. Maybe I a mechanic, maybe a fault to be a developing fault to be a home come on. Until I was making time for other things. I mean, I was able to read, I was able to do my business. I was able to rest. And upon me, you about 11 at my point. You remember 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Massage. I say, "Me, you man, I do 12. Then I break. I go and sleep. I home at 5. Now, massage. Sorry." So I was breaking in between the boat driving hours. No, na me here near my fofo. But the boat came because I couldn't sit at the hospital. Mean to hospital. So I from an upper 8. Now my point you remember 5. Now my jet 3,000 my life will be limited to the hospital. No. I couldn't do that because as I said, I want to touch lives. I want to open a lot of enterprises. I want to employ a lot of people, feed a lot of people. Again, venture into leadership, help people become better. And then I leave my legacy, and then I leave.
Nti Samitewa o background no na fie ye kakra na because fani so obi a otie ono no
Mm.
only means bia
Mhm.
because say boat on be driver say wo cars wo that fie car ho na say wo shase say.
No. Me talk car na myself. Every business I have done, no. Me sika, and then at a point I took a loan from me, mommy. If you cash in your house, yeah, because medium income earners. And yet, the for me, my papa, if it any, my mommy, so see a businesswoman. She's also trying to make ends meet. And here, this cow or now, Nick Cabia, my used to be a day, baby, me toy 2017, me to Yaris, Toyota Yaris. And Tibia books as a crime, as I'm a generate tea, can I make a toy Yaris, no? Meaning just an office of one. So
Yeah,
that, as I
because
said,
mm,
me a student, and I'm because opportunity, but now won't save ya. And then the day issue no be brown. Because obi a oni media as undergraduate ni him say and our pabos and me classmates they call lectures now me supply X. Okay, university abonten so. In a
Okay.
week, make me supply close to 800 crates of eggs. Those days, now me fat egg 10 cities, then 9 cities. As I make year 2016 and 2015. Those days, me fat crate of egg 10 cities. What your friend is saying, farm. Now my best supplier, my food vendors. Food vendors now okay anyway, because students are always buying food. Within by midweek, by Wednesday, now eggs are best supplying in answer. Especially Gary and beans, gobe joints, Nti yɛmfa ne sɛ ɔcalculate me de 2 cities and 3 cities to so koraa na metɔn 800 crates you multiply 800 by 3 cities you are getting around is it 2004
For supplying on kwa.
it will supply 8 crates of eggs 800
Wow.
crates times 3 you were making around 2004 now if you watch the transportation and film I mean, the net revenue you could be generating from eggs around that time, no, about 1,000, 5,000, 8 a week. Just imagine
Wow.
saving that amount. As at that time, I was still a student. Madam and parents, I say, they were paying my fees. And you could I cried the amount, no, the amount. But I mean, I always want to do more. I always want to do more. So, I can create eggs, and okay, sika kakra sɛ dem kan me ton bet or campus at the generative funds bet and as I said it wasn't accepted but I saw an opportunity students wanted to stay on campus and I'm there then I could secure beds or campus and then I sold it to them with an amount of money on it me de kakra to
Wow.
so na ma ton and then me classmates half payment of their fees at the investment my omo.
Wow.
So I take a crowd also. Until I saved over the period. I remember telling a friend of mine, so Kaya, if she's able to watch this, I told her some set a target for myself that by the time I made graduate, I should be having around 20,000 Ghana cedis or 10,000 Ghana cedis in my bank account. That was way back an undergraduate student, 2015. 20 sana my na me did a boom. It is me here me ansa na abenya busia kra na was so wuska kakra ansa na de akote obi de asoso. Ti I
Wow.
want to be nya me sika free.
No, yeah. Okay, nti sisi ano we na we full time sisi both no.
Both you can't say full time because well that is what I do. Me sorry anopa I don't know me from there 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to 11. If you want no more, if you are not more meetings be because me say ba be me masters maybe president for graduate students. I told you from the beginning that I'm also interested in
Yeah.
politics, kakra.
Yeah.
So I became the president for graduate students. My handy over there, and so why your tones after me meetings 1 or 2 be, and I'm coordinating other other projects. Being so these students to quite call France, and so me boy me facilitate it. So ebi wɔ hɔ a me break a meyɛ no anɔpa no till 11 a me break a no makɔyɛ no ɛno nso so fɛte kakra ɛna meka asɛm sɛ sɛ meyɛ enlisted meyɛ supplier ɛma me public procurement ma sign it up nti meyɛ supplier nti I need to make time sit behind my laptop find out opportunities ebi tenders are public institutions release na me so mabɛde so what you say
Okay.
my bede na my nti ni nyina me make time my mobile money joint I was me check up on them meko bank ni nyina hye awia ho so
Wow.
adwumre na masa kwa masa ebo be 2 3 hour realize say nkrofo pon from adwuma mu omo kofo omo ma o school mu no then you go back online but me
Wow.
make say me cash cow kese pa ba ko bolt no and as
Wow.
you answer rather do me ye farming nso kakra
Wow. And that means we have
coconut
multiple
farm.
things, multiple source of
I tried.
income.
Yes,
Onya there baako.
Debbie,
Wow.
Debbie. Yeah,
But yɛnhwɛ boat no mu ɛmu
mm-hmm.
te sɛn sisi
Both in the mate me aka say a pan. Me kura na minim say enkomo die ne be restricted to boats and said they are a lot of the youth now omo ka say adwuma ni ho no. Omo betimi ehu say this is a good venture. Omo share say so omo ye omo benya kakra free ho. because DJ Nyame, a year, but mean to me, I say a year totally, but a year to be able to generate an amount of 8,000 a month, 7,000 a month, a year, because what's the target amount? All the days within the week, from Monday to Friday, if you have a target amount, who as a driver. So, but me, a day be able to trips, bear 20, and a 10 trips, and you got 10 trips. What me crack more than that? Man, because we are near my for no. And up me come trips that are breaking them acquire the for. But what person in full time there, you can be making around 1,000, 1,005, 1,008 every week. So as me cry them, I make it 2,000 cry. You can make even more than that. Because at the end of the month, I make it 2,002 consistently. So for a month. Every week if you generate 2,002, around 2002.
Na my interest car na ya wo dia na obe benefit and na say car na nya wo dia na obi car na wo ye ejuma no so
In fact,
ya
so
e
what
hwe
you
sade
car cry per me studies me analysis am I no analysis am I no say can you be dia o say you dia o you can still make a lot of money because me car na media me am car na music say me am car na music me na make it for me maintenance but because I make car me hwe so ye nti me fan say every week be on the average by generate 2,000 cities 2,000 cities now make an amato fuel etua boat commission washing day every year and I manage 2,000 cities for every week. So on the average 4 weeks every month makes you 8,000 a month. Meaning some driving a year, my car is be a bear 3 months, na change oil. I see no bear 6 months, na my young juma. Into it to be save enough money. Now remember that so you be car. Omuye sales, Kumasi, the last time I asked them, no Omuye sales, I'm 500 cities a week. Am car owners? Me say me na I me car no.
500 a week.
Yeah, 500 cities a week for the car owners.
Mo.
Ebi mu cry 400. Ebi mu so 600 cities, depending on the kind of car we use. Oh, Kumasi has na making. Now, omo yes 500 cities and only 600 cities no, and then 700 cities no. So almost free out 2,000 now. Omo be no as net a week now. When you're 1,003. So yeah, Juma no consistently. They said me yeah no. Me full time. Omo me full time. You should be making around 2,008, 3,000 a month. A week, not a month, a week. Me na me no part time. Me 2,002. No, so be or full time. Or yeah, Juma from an upper to a new should be making around 3,000 a week because me break area. Now, or no sales my car owner around 500 cities. Car owner are responsible for maintenance. Transport business, and all your transport business are a car owner and a maintaining car. Now we drive a car at the end of the month. But while we show revenue now drivers no a lot. DJ Yami me kai me fa papa bi ECG. Those days I'm able to so me fa papa bi ECG. Santas roundabout, yeah, ECG office be on. Me fa na me ko see no fie. Those days na boat 9 cities, 8 cities, 10 cities. Me see na DJ Yami obuza am say anabra. I say boat munye sika frame. And I'm say oh, yeah. Me so me record it be one na me yi me diary. And I'm a chair no. I face those days na me to make around 1,001, 1,002 every week o me net. Matati BBF from 1,000, 1,002. To me, you no. I say, bra, me work here morning, me and son. Those days, no me sales 300 cities a week. So, okay, morning, me and son, I was a man on 900 cities, no. Or me sales 900 cities, no. Or say, if you saw talk cars, me and son, unya 900 cities that a week. There be a car, back because when you're fault, back because when it's me and you, back because why you see. Na me kwame de me car me am driving me car 1,002 me all 1 weekend be no friends all turn the cars no pon adwuma from ECG no why Uber so that should tell you the drivers no enyeska so obey on ho aye ni ye dia obenyeska in fact wetimi ato car ni bi kura by within a year so wetimi aye enyeska but the point is 2022 economy ni crash the inflation is see Ghana no into not boat and yet I will say that, but from 2018 Uber buy 20 Uber buy 2018 2019 2020 COVID time no so be break kakra because then you pay 2021 a picky because weddings near year na say 2020 you know na shift about 2021 into 2021 say Uber and boat boomed and as I call from 2022 because of inflation issue now inflation challenge now you encounter Ghana yeah. So this
And
is an
this year,
Ubisaya, so
and this year 2025, he shall say, a muti say,
2025 quite it has exponential increase because me share say some me best school no me best school me jai 2023 na my best school me be running me campaign every elections 2024 na me serve it and I me hand it over 2024 I think November thereabout me we bibia January and I'm registered na my talk Corolla way January and I'm registered Corolla way I'm sure say me dey and 2025 as I pick BM and I make as 2025 is a me yi kyerɛ my account me nim so be hu me nim so be hu
me who say, me
we April
me
net
who,
revenue every week bia de me nya na matwɛ no ho nketenkete no me handwriting e bad kakra 1000 plus 2001 that means first week in me nya 1000 second week me nya 2001 third week me nya 2245 cedis fourth week me nya 2270 cedis okay kambo 7,615. That is my net revenue for just April. Yes. And I'll hear her week be I'm a minya. Week, week in episode. Every day be I write down what I my juma. I'm the asterisks I show. That was April. Ube shemwa. Ube it means so the February the answer at show. And also so we a match. March meant me and juma kesi. We a
yes,
match.
who taking notes, that's the most
Mr.
important.
Bibia, you need to pay attention because so that me pay attention to even the trips I go. Me set a target, mommy home. And no, me sorry 6 a.m. Mama call. I always want my car to be clean. Me sorry 6 a.m. Mama call washing be or my car and every. My set a target, mama home say, and then Monday me call 25 trips. Me need 25 trips now. The day has not come to an end. So me I will push the remaining deficit into another day. You need to be disciplined. This is Mr. Officer yes, also a discipline.
Yeah.
And now one thing that drivers need to pay attention to. Can what was all the year business? And now quite on the amount of fire business. Most a driver no they driving here or no any personal rounds. Can I say oh any fool? In Tadeba kwa me and it's a first and I'm more cars too. Na me car me dey me personal rounds. And I me work car me dey boat. And say me use boat na. And me ma me crab etinema onim say obitua. Me say me am drive
Business.
it. Say me am drive it. Na me dey ko ba bia me tua. Say me two car no. See a car we car no boat Toyota Corolla we me company. Sika na me dey to. Me hu say nya me dia. Me company am register. And a bank account running. Ni sika na me ko yi am dey to Toyota Corolla no. Nti say me talk Toyota Corolla no say me dey boat and Uber am me company. Now at the end of the month company ni be tua me car. Me hu de nti a say me driving me am personal me come me am personal rounds bi na me ye bibia me ntua. Wo say me tua. Nti who your driver now you boat. Now ka say who sika na ni so na it is all drive a car no for our personal rounds and you don't pay. I mean, there are some distances there you can ignore because you find say me will fear. DJ me will fear. Now me request to obey some 200 meters away from baby I'm at. Me drive empty and I go for any pakro no. Okay. But you find say me nim so who nim kumase that matter. Me or more. Now me drive say me kwam na ga junction na koye ma dia. E wo say me tua. Me wo kumase more na me kwam na ga junction wo say me tua. But say me more na me drive akọ stadium eben intimate make say we dey make ignore na makọ akoye yeah me but you should pay attention say this all drive car anyhow around because ni na o ben ni fuel o ko jina say o to fuel la you buy for boats now which you know while personal rounds now why you know. You need to pay attention. See that's all which you are pack car no have a trotro, no have a back. So that you can account for them the weight.
School a wokɔɔyɛ
Mhm.
with your mates ni adeɛ a woyɛ saa adeɛ wei adeɛ na ɔmo ebi mu ka kyerɛw wo akɔ university wo twi usi boat adeɛ na ɔmo ka kyerɛw
I wish then committee me the chat ni be actual.
so
Contacted me. They are now getting depressed. They want to venture into other businesses. They want to do business. But business is enough for DJ Nyami build it, or build the reputation, no, or build the track record, no. Because maybe I may building my business there, no. Me building in such a way say at a point in time, my revenue generation could be very high. But Omono, because they've spent all their lives at the hospital now, Omo focus on sonography, no. I feel they are becoming bored. Omo this kind of the urban and taking care of family, and taking care of themselves. At the end of the month, saying I'll be savvy. But then I mean, they some of them are regretting. I have to be honest and sincere.
nti ohun ni sɛ
Mhm.
once ɛsɛ yɛ bibi ka ho sɛ woyɛ bibi
Yes,
wɔ
yes.
edwuma
I was so savings
bibi
can
ka ho
urban. Also, you be count because o salary na urban. Men can say we skebia. We want say business. As I said, me say business. I say Abraham ye student, no, because I paid a price for doing business. Or more of my classmates in him the price I paid. At a point, I had to defer because me hear politics. At a point, I had to be repeated because I couldn't pass my exam. I paid the price for that. So what I say. And see, omo no almost focus here is here no. Say a many do not say if you have salary now, you need to make sure say you be save for a period. Be very consistent with your savings. Then you also venture into another business and generate revenue. Me o details say ubusa me details and kakra meet me actually how so yeah salary paid worker acquire be first to generate revenue. There are some businesses we are bit me venture into. So we are both so how I be manage your time.
me too breaking it down kakra ma yɛ ne ntie
Oh, say we a salary paid worker. We a salary paid worker. O salary in a bar, with me set take a crash aside. You can decide to set aside 30%, 40%. So when you worry, only family crowd, yeah, truth be told, I was also to be set aside 50% straight because when you're Jumano, I am say when you're Jumano, were you not? I mean, were you not coping with the situation? Were you not living? You were living. So you your salary buy also to me saving a chunk of it. I mean, a significant amount. At a point in time, Uber was a scanner also. Uber to partner with Obi. The delivery business very lucrative. Mobile money business very lucrative. All these businesses no only Obi can boom. More capital on here can see. It means Uber to me I generate enough revenue. Delivery business, me say motorbikes, he say. He also be trustworthy people. And also see another issue. No trackers, I shame no track it. So a whole bit my genetic a mobile money business and so sika womb. Both, both, because capital intensive car boarding and looking at the revenue and comfort drivers in generating, I wouldn't recommend that. But I mean, yes, I'm so I mean, so we call it bold drivers and bet sure. Into me, can't but there are some small business in Kitty said delivery business, mobile money, barbering shop on Suska home, but the capital intensive across a barbering shop, for instance, with many colleagues saving Namukeska boom, Namuko senior high school bako, Namuko whom authorities need some set up barbering shop. Once a senior high school, me a team for another business. I'm here in a barbering shop, and also some in car who has me ref in Pomia at Intiana ref. And I mean, me bako, yeah, tall equipment man, no, or set up or Prempe College because when I'm cool school, PSN house. I also so need generate revenue kakra. Nti so timi nya senior high school mienu mpo. Senior high school mienu. Now set a barbering shop wo ha. Ho no the way a house is now designed, no house master na ko headmaster now. Mo abema space. Nti you are not going to pay much. You are not going to pay much. The only cost you are going to incur ebeye enema no gadgets na obeto no, equipment na machines na obeto no, any mirror ne ade. And I be cost still. and if you have to electricity bill kakra. But remember, a government institution, so electricity bill no subsidized. It's a good business.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
In Kusiana, me supply say it takes a lot of time. Me imagine say me be migrating my target senior high schools because senior high schools omo ton Kusia pa. Me imagine say me be target senior high schools nana school feeding by. Into school feeding nearby now senior high schools they don't take from farmers anymore and middlemen anymore.
Nkosua business they many be breeding komo ha they are making it almost it's half filled in their cash mo pa.
It's a whole genetics kakra. Yeah.
And cash mo pa.
Yeah.
But enyama obobo bosu nyina na just enwuma organ and say what say nkrofo say enwuma ni ho a no kra bi wo.
Ni nyina ye mindset no. Anyhow committed opesa oye. DJ na me to kwan call France. Remember question I was say juma or na juma ni ho no. Me call France last year. School ya I mean me be president ya me lead delegation be call France. Me exchange program summer school be on France. Na me call DJ na me akra wo senior high school ni junior high school I mean hanom no junior high school ni senior high school be call no restaurant KFC. No more serve. Omo ntena o DJ na me. Amofo no omo ntena o. En me jina won am say we are lazy. Asama me catch them ho an me catch them lecture na me nko say prof you lazy. Because ejuma akra ye kra me ni say me kra me timi aye. Omo ntena DJ na me o jina na so from an opatu anwumre omo jina omo na so saa no mo ye ejuma saa. Ghana how ka so obi mra me ye obi a we graduate obi o ye graduate o ye ejuma or restaurant crab anything. To say I think say any mess sakakra. To say graduate students no omo understand their life na kakra. But first na onye even Uber ni boat you kra no ebi mu realize ebi mu timi jam say na dey na FK wo ye boat obi a
and me be say earlier and say obi a we work university na dey utwi boat.
But later no ubie so kire omo a na drivers ni bi won so na omo nka no kra ni kire passengers no obu so omo say munye. But ubie na ni so kire omo no omo be hu say oh this is the amount of money you could be making now minimum be an right I mean need come out Canada also be Ghana be Cuba or a student or call any masters also we are be Ghana be Cuba I'm say on try and call on to me register on to car or na car now we no Canada no find Uber or you will make a lot of money than coming back to Ghana. And then the conditions now, Canada near better than Ghana. Ghana, we have a show. Me call Francie. I saw children, youth, no yeah, Juma. Baby, opportunity beyond Benjamin Omo de Koya Juma. Mama Koya Koya Juma.
Ain't that means no. Yeah, and you money be ye picky ana yes same maybe an ye picky. Ye maybe a Juma will be a company those things.
Office work. Oh, ye do also a salary near the Bema Niswa. So salary Niswa. Into salary no Swasa no. Unti be fine ye be 1 week at the end of the month, but wouldn't be crown was save. Until now also compare office job no or they cut a castle school and now a copy office job. Because office job no bit man bear to see them say office jobs in the around 3,000 4,000. And if you cry, by 5,000 no school quite chick a crans and wait made.
You say many lady be kasa and say I'm share interview or started cleaning or to mob to way to see our employing conformity. The company go cleaning or cleaning offices, cleaning construction field obi o si dan wie o person o yin for those things ni say ejuma the whole Ghana obi obetimi break side
minimum 2 for fast ba 2 for fast ba o really gone obey any service or mayor your friend is a mayor office work KMA or you cleaning or set up cleaning business. I mean, maybe I wait back so a scout fee, but mama capital money they are say, but the near thing, so ye be
na
man.
oba say man capital oba ko hwe na onu na obo
Be
ne
cry
hard
money be I'm going to be back, but
yeah
any
na dodo na o start the way o hwe the way o start kan me hu say obeti o say me ya capital na what about capital o ti o say business na business ba me ya capital so when two and among say o start bibia obi be hu say o bo money a
DJ Nyame obi maame was store. Obi maame was store ewe edum. Ana obi maame was store oni fie anim. Obesi ana so ohia capital. Meanwhile, o maame e ma osika kakra meji edi so wa to susu kakra. O maame store keto na e wo ofie n'anim wo na onim de obetimi aye. DJ me onim so obetimi abo esika no de ama maame se ma semina we nko a woton wi de fa maame. Da bia akokro ma sa semina we fa e maame fa misika ifa ne ton fa ton maame. Unim so beti baka tell say biscuits we semina e dey mbiem kra. So ma me store mpa, any ehun nya so kwa store. O ma me store na business na we hwena no DJ Jami. E we hwena no pe. U beti mi ama o ma me sika say product we nko ade o ma me. On fa ma okokrom na okofa ne ma na say ofa ne ma sa product we nko ade on fa ma because store ne so ne ma bebre ne ho. So o ma me ka so the product ba ko kra ma na ofa ne ma na ma wo a na o de mfa so e beba so na ma wa. Eska
won say aseme
capital.
eke so when two and among start beginning kakra no one who ups and downs are a woman how will you understand the business yeah more ball capital kra na won tia se ebeshi
Ebeshi. Yeah. Ebeshi. Yeah.
and then I have mistake clear to me idea no start on boat now driving no mean driving be that what you am experience me ba begin na me talk na me start I mean tia se me steady even go person me me steady me no di nkomo na mo ma me guidelines because me nim say e mo driving kra no your particular time omo park car no
yeah.
or time we will be move go ni say that time we peak time or ni say that time we area we na meko area we na say me ko gina aha na menya client aha na menya we all those things see a business starting to say oh no one shall say na also hwehwe capital no and they are starting here. Oh, train capital and capital being by that na obe start. So I may say start with whatever you have. Now face the challenges not here.
Exactly. Any opportunity that comes your way, you make good use of it. DJ Nyame. You make good use of it.
I say I rely on Kofona we be buana we am boami na say we boami na we I say complain. How will you move?
There be mates, you know. And I think there was a government and so a day entrepreneurship. You shall see a training right from birth. You're training how the culture of savings, the culture of investing, the culture of partnership. Because they say me busa motorbike boache, but it me a be 14,000, 15,000. This is me save 7,000. Now me call it back on save 7,000 near Kabomo. A bit for motorbike. Motorbike in me generate around 300 cities or 400 cities every week. What I say, but Ghana ni me pese ya me nkwa me dia. Ghana ni kra ntiase. And then there's one thing. Obi wo hono motimi we hu me FK me pese me enter into transport business no van no me pese me yebi. Na ebedi me how many years? Ena me de atemika. Me say no, yenye business yenye business take o. Another advice I made my colleagues. Me nye business ne nkwa ani mu die. I mean, I feel na me baba tenti ase am abenya ne say yenye business here take yenye business here expand ye grow no. I see my business as my baby. Money grow, you are feeding the business. sky bebano or reinvesting into the business. By the time you realize, no most our revenue generation na be so huge, exponentially huge. Say, just imagine, so what's your business? I say, Anka Kranka can be maybe not this year. At a point in time, your business generating around 100,000 a month. If your business is generating around 100,000 a month, DJ Nyame business, but they may be now to me. But over whom in a FK person me to van ni be my way, be me how many years na mathematics? I say no. And you crying I say mean GOBS KBM say me the investment, you know. Because all ban on na gen say otoka ni mawa and now the sika be shima I was so nyam fa so no you build the business. Build it. Your businessmen are best you better two no, especially those who are into the track business, you know. Alaji Sale Amone, Azuma Bandamono. The Biabo no tracks no, a bit becahon. Omonton, a bit becahon. So, and they have there's a strategy. Air cost or not banks and who's in Nisika cost. The banks will be willing to give you money to expand your business because they realize that you are building the business over you are building the business cost. So they'll be giving you money. The more money they give you, the more revenue you generate, and the more money you make for yourself. And also, and cars all the be boat. Now also, now they drive you around. Now, scanner beba month and wedi they be pay yourself. Yeah, cano fatu after 2 months. Uye boat say after 2 months. Wait my motorbike. Now they are car no. Now be add up to revenue generation. After 4 months, wait my to another motorbike be. At a point in time, maybe I was kaka no after Adam for being so first cabra and best also near phantom motorbike. By the time you realize you have about 5 motorbikes. What do car back open out the able to know? What they are talking about 5 motorbikes. Maybe imagine on a free me hopping. But it is because me expenditure and it's a make back over this period. And she gave it to me.
Wow. And you started how they wait till now, no? Oh, chero, who complain be? A comedy.
DJ Nyame 2022 there. A yare mimpo.
2022.
2022 there. The way the economy crashed, it affected me because now my projections are my year ni bibia, but I mean before 2022, na revenue generation here very steady. I was able to secure loans simple.
Bank abrabono ups and down, but see I
But
current
currently the 2025 there, I mean everything is okay. Revenue generation here massive. Yeah, yeah, GRE for so who's all figures now no almost frefro. I mean GRE for me share a blogger me pick a blog about recently. The name no so I me no nya encounter or only me doing common way no wana omo on the GRE or supervisors omo share yeah tax accounts no so mine. One about contacting me no only me doing common HHM near 1 or 2. The GRE funds almost all figures and have almost FFO.
Charlie, you say me that say about me show so at least some more so the betie me that say oh more person more shout out me wish you all the best na me nja ho me that say
Oh, madam, my parents, I say, me kaya, me use this here, my number, no, my license in 1961. I remember my year of birth. Because why she has been very supportive. Madam, my papa say, I mean, he has been very supportive because I am mechanic, you know. So transportation business, you know, I'm probably being interested because of how our drivers in here. But my dad has been very supportive. But drivers, you know, almost buying near there, almost fault ni bema or me to me deal with it. And then my mom has also been very supportive. So they make at a point in time I needed a loan. Van Bako Kradi, I had to get a loan from her, add it to what I have, and then secure the loan. And the Medomuninas in a mission or moment for no, I mean, it didn't because of politics. I mean, into
don't
Mudoso.
me bomb but
But
obe
my
do na ma
parents and
betu
my
bia na
siblings.
e dia should in case say e bi obi hia wo kumase ana so bi ba kumase no hia wa ana
Usually because of how busy I don't like to disappoint people. Also, DJ Nami say, I don't like to disappoint people. Until I mean, the number anymore, no friend, no me, I'm quite unhappy. So for driving, they usually go for Busamia. I tell them, say, I will call me an hour or 2 hours before. Say, may available, I remember. But they meet me, I can say, DJ Nami saw the two now be maybe because me advising on my church and acquire 1 or 2 beer. Obi Busa. Number there be me the Bama, DJ Nami. If you be contact one. There be it is in case will be contacted. I will be now the number. You see, I am a body.
And you say, Pen was
it's wrong. It's you there. I don't know the ever to work.
And you say, we wish you all the best. Why? I mean, I saw Baby show. What you say straight from Kumasi on Daily Hustle GH, which in the story. In common in some no kind any no. Me sure say 2-1 or more abebo. Ye minim say din maybe mupa din. But a mindset. They be make us say a mindset. They all share any day uti. Very important. 2-1 or more. Say I deal when I'm person me start with whatever you have. Oh. Don't wait. And yeah, motto na person me person do a motto na way say we mama skebi amasa. Just start. The more unya start here, kakra na o start kakra no. And then obisu will baby show. When me mbo no me supporting it with this. Ba mbo home de uti na o complaining. You go complain tire. Complaining tire, you go complain tire. Just start. Me no credit na me catch you. One day, we catch me say anya me na asemana o kana me 2-1 am me see start it. The obi just start. The will be able to that start. And you hoping it will be can be I say motivate master. Just start. Identify say when am manage ho sem pese me ye enya ade a weni nje when am manage ho sem me pese me start it I'll start here one day the charcoal seller's son will also wear a white shirt. Madam, some show SVTV Africa, subscribe to your channel for more person by me show no subi my numbers the good screen so no so bit me WhatsApp me and I jam your voice note business link also momo businesses ni mu din komo Momo ye other matters, minimum din come Momo acquaint worldwide. Minimum din come on. How there? We will be a vibe. Share a link, no. I invite your friends to join SVTV Africa tour.
Hi there. My name is Calibos, the only boss with 1 S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download TapTapSend on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on TapTapSend.
TapTapSend. Send more, spend less.
Young penny for who baby say, if you are seeing her, will be the map, will be check. Why not HO? So we'll pay IT, who they win ye, so we'll pay support. Slam Technology say your number 1 partner. Your office will US in ye, your office will Ghana so ye, your numbers ni kuhono. So we'll share IT classes, we'll hear career coaching, we'll hear support for business cyber security. Free na your partner. Your back see wow. Slam Technologies. Transformation with excellence. Free is baby piano.